Alright everybody, hello and welcome to part 34 of our playthrough of the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy. So this actually was recorded quite a bit after the last part, part 33, but when we left off we had 7 Master Medals out of 8 and almost everything was complete there. So those of you who recall, we were back over at the Science Club. And let's see, what deck are we going to use here? Let's try the Squirtle deck. And we have, this is our last Club Master. Alright, there's a mulligan to start off, so we'll try again. At least Rick doesn't get any extra cards. Alright, so, well, we've only got one basic Pokemon. Got a Seal, got a Dugong, so let's see. Alright, nothing else, let's go. 6 prizes. And we do get to go first. That's great. So here's Mewtwo. Now I think we've seen this one before, but I thought I'd just bring it up again. This one has 70 HP. It's got 2 attacks, Energy Absorption and Psyburn. Retreat cost is 2 colorless energy, and weakness is Psychic. Now those of you who saw Pokemon in the first movie will definitely recognize this card. It's got Mewtwo on the front and that whatever it is cloud type thing in the background. In any case, let's go ahead. So Energy Absorption, choose up to 2 energy cards from your discard pile and attach them to Mewtwo. And Psyburn, 2 Psychic and a colorless does 40. This is one of the few examples of a good promo card, although this one wasn't as hard to find as maybe some other ones. So we got on the bench, Koffing. Well, maybe take a look at Koffing later. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take our hand, go ahead and put a Water Energy on Seal. Now it's going to take Mewtwo a while to get powered up because it can't grab anything out of the discard pile unless he has a Professor Oak or something. We'll see what happens. Porygon. Squirtle. So let's go ahead and throw Squirtle on our bench. Eventually we're going to want to get Blastoise going. Now we don't want to evolve yet this turn, because Dugong can't attack, it doesn't have enough energy, but next turn we will. So let's see, first of all, let's go ahead and evolve Seal into Dugong, and let me see, let me check. It's been a while since I've checked this card. Aurora Beam, 2 water, and 1 more for 50 is what we're going to be doing here. Wish I had a Wartortle, but let's go ahead and throw that on. Dugong. We'll attack with Aurora Beam for 50, and that'll knock out Mewtwo. Normally that Mewtwo is a good card, but the Club Master here just doesn't have the setup to use it to its full potential. If the defending Pokemon has a weakness, you may change it to a type of your choice other than colorless. Obviously he's going to change it to presumably grass, yeah, because that's what Koffing's type is. So Porygon's a weird little card. I'm not sure if we've seen it, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So you notice it has measly 30 HP, retreat cost of 1, weakness to fighting, and resistance to psychic. It's got 2 attacks, but neither of them actually does any damage. So the first one you just saw changes the opponent's Pokemon's weakness, as long as they have one to begin with. and they can change it to a type other than colorless. The second one changes Porygon's resistance to a type of your choice other than colorless. So it probably would have changed it to water if it could get another energy on it. So like I said, now you can end up in a weird scenario here where you change the weakness of a Pokemon to be the same as the resistance. And just so you know, it's weakness then resistance, and that's still true today. Let's see, let's play that Bill. Gust of wind, water energy. Well, water energy is better than nothing. Let's put that on Squirtle. So, foul gas. This is coming from Koffing. Flip a coin. If heads, I am poisoned. If tails, I am confused instead. So, kind of actually want heads. Alright, good. Now, the only bad part about that, no Hitmonchan. Well, let's take a look at Koffing. So, Koffing has 50 HP. And you'll notice that at this point in the trading card game, poison Pokemon are still generally under the grass type. It's got a retreat cost of 1, weakness to Psychic, no resistance, and it's got 1 attack, Foul Gas, 2 grass energy, 10 damage, and if we look on the next page, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now poisoned. If tails, it is now confused. So this is one of those weird cases where you always get a special condition out of it, but it could be one or the other. One interesting thing to note here is that, according to the game, confusion is actually the lesser outcome. However, confusion is a little bit better in this version of the trading card game than it is in the modern trading card game. So, although confusion is the lesser outcome according to the game, it's actually more inconvenient to be confused in some cases. In any case, let's throw Hitmonchan on the bench. I really, I don't need to do any of this because I'm just going to knock out Koffing here with Roar Beam, and that's going to be the game. And there we go! Well, that wasn't too difficult, now was it? There are at times problems even science cannot answer. Like this medal is the result of our research. They had a research to figure out how to make a Pokemon TCG medal. And there we go, that's number 8, so that completes all of them. Laboratory. De-evolution spray, that of course came back very recently. Recycle, of course, is back again as well. Venomoth. Science is the only truth. So that does it for this club, and actually I could go in and start finishing the game, but I think what I'm going to do... Let's see if we can find Imakuni. Challenge him. Let's see, I just want to check, make sure there's no challenge. Didn't think so. So let's see. I forget where the guy hides out. It's random. For those of you who don't remember, Imakuni is a special, based on a real person character who helped out with some of the music for the first and a little bit of the second generation of the Japanese version of the anime. And he shows up in this game as a possible opponent. So let's see what we can do here. Ah, there's the Imakuni music. I think I'll stick... Well, let's see. Do I want to change decks? Yeah, we'll stick with Squirtle and Friends. So every time you turn the game on from a cold start, this guy randomly goes to one of, I believe, 4 different clubs in the game. and you can just find him there and you can play a game with him. So let's see, we got Squirtle, Hitmonchan, Energy Search. I think I will start off with Hitmonchan. Now, if he starts off with a Farfetch'd, which is in his deck, I could be in a lot of trouble, but hopefully I can Gust of Wind or something. I do get to go first. Trader, huh? Oh, Psyduck. Alright. Well, you could end up with worse. Alright, we're gonna grab a Fighting. And let's see what else. So we do have Trader, so next turn, if I had a Breeder, I'd go straight to Blastoise, but I think I'm probably gonna grab a Wartortle. This turn, let's just put a Fighting Energy on Hitmonchan. You know, I don't know if we looked at Psyduck the last time I played this guy, but let's go ahead and take a look. So, Psyduck, 50 HP. It's got a retreat cost of 1, weakness to lightning, as you'd probably expect. I just love that photo of Psyduck looking into the pond at its reflection. So the first attack is Headache. For 1 psychic energy, your opponent can't play trainer cards during his or her next turn. Very interesting. And the next one is Fury Swipes. You get to flip 3 coins. Attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. So Headache is kind of interesting for a starting Pokemon. In any case, let's go ahead and attack with Jab. Let's see, probably use Headache, so I can't play any trainer cards during my next turn. Since I can't play that Trader. Well, I drew a Wartortle anyway. So let's go ahead and evolve. Let's see. I might as well attach that to Wartortle. And Fury Swipes. I don't even remember if Imakuni has any Golduck. One other thing I should mention is that I actually picked up off of eBay sometime in the last few months or so the player's guide for this game. Let's see. Well, this is going to be pretty short here, so let's go ahead and put our Fighting Energy on there. Why? Who knows? In any case, we'll jab Psyduck, but there is an actual player's guide. It came with a special card, which unfortunately was not in my copy. It was a Venusaur. That's one of the illusion cards that you can only get via the infrared card pop feature. And like I said, when you beat Imakuni, you get one of each one of the 4 sets in this game. So I think that's going to do it for part 34. In part 35, we'll start going up against the Grand Masters, or whatever they're called in this game, and let's try to wrap things up eventually. Thanks!